Better though. Hey, welcome guys back to school. We're live, Miss Blake.
We are all the way live tonight. We are trying something new and different. Again, that's what school year 21 is going to be all about, trying new things. Sometimes we'll be successful. Other times we'll have to go back to the drawing board and try again. So welcome again to all of our mighty Bulldogs. My name is Mrs. Hunter Blake, and I'm your proud principal.
Yes.
And I'm joined by...
Yes, and I am Miss Grant. I am your assistant principal. We are so happy to be here with you all, starting year number 2.
Yes.
Here at Brandywine. Very nice.
So we're going to go over our schedule for tonight. We're going to have a welcome from our board member, Miss Sonia Williams. We're going to hear a little bit about Brandywine Elementary School. We're going to discuss some daily expectations for scholars and parents. We're going to review our school-wide goals for school year 21, review our contact information and a few virtual announcements, and then we will have a closing and a virtual send-off. So without further ado, we're going to start with our welcome by board member Williams.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have a grade level. Just letting them know we're on now. Join on in, guys. Okay, here is Sonia Williams, our board member.
Good evening, Brandywine Elementary School parents, teachers, and school administrators. My name is Sonia Williams, the school board representative for District 9. I just wanted to take this opportunity to welcome you back to this new school year 2021. Although we're opening schools a little differently this year, our goal remains the same: to provide the best educational services possible while keeping everyone safe. We know that students will continue to try their hardest to achieve the best grade possible. We know that teachers will continue to deliver the curriculum to the best of their ability using this technology. We know that parents will continue to be engaged with their teachers, and we know that school administrators will continue to lead the school. Until we're able to come back together and be in the room face to face, we will all do our part, wearing our mask and social distancing. Because when the time comes for us to come together again, I want to be there to welcome you into the school. So enjoy this time together, find ways to be COVID grateful, and know that if ever you need anything, Prince George's County Public Schools is here to help. Thank you and enjoy this school year.
Awesome. Not only do we have a video from Miss Sonia Williams, we also have videos from Brandywine. Teachers took part in doing a school tour with me. And this was thinking deeply about some of our new scholars who are now part of the Brandywine community who have not had an opportunity to join us inside of our school building. So we wanted those scholars to know what our school looked like. So this first video here, highlighted in red, that's a tour of our school. Not going to play the videos now for the sake of time, but we will post this slideshow on Dojo so you all can watch these videos at your leisure at home if you have not seen them yet. Next is a video of staff introductions. Again, this one is here highlighted in red. And staff actually introduced themselves. They talked about the content that they teach, as well as a favorite thing about them or something that you may not know about them. Ms. Blake and I also took part in this fun activity. And so we ask that you also take a look at this video at your leisure as well. Next, we move on to our student expectations. And so it's most important that students understand that it's vital that you have fun when you learn. It is very important that you also try your best. That's all we expect, is that you have fun and try your best. That you follow your schedule for your live learning experiences, and that you're on time. And if there is a delay, let's communicate that with your classroom teacher. that you complete all of your learning activities and you submit them on time. So if you're working independently and you know you have a due date or a deadline to submit those activities, we ask that you do that and you do it on time. And if you're working independently, and we know normally screens are off and mics are off so everyone can work at their own pace. But if you need assistance, please, your teacher is normally there in that virtual classroom to provide that assistance. So you turn your screen back on, you turn your mic back on, and you ask for that assistance so you can complete your assignment with accuracy. So not only do we have expectations for our scholars, we have a few for our parents. And we know as Mighty Bulldog parents, you support us 100%. We ask that while students are in the instructional setting, that you all are not engaging in conversation with the teacher, and that we do reach out to the teacher through email if there are questions. We want to maximize the instructional time with students as much as possible. And so those moments that they're pulled away can definitely cause a concern with their instructional lesson. Please be mindful that school is a safe space for students. And it's okay for them to demonstrate a level of productive struggle that helps them to grow and is actually needed for your neurons. I've read a wonderful book about that, how students need to have productive struggle. And teachers need to see how students are completing their assignments. And if they do get off track, where are they getting off track? What has caused them to misunderstand the directions or how to answer the question? And so then that's when we move forward with trying to find some level of differentiation. And so we need to know this in order for us to generate instruction that meets the student's skill set. Please do not complete assignments for students, please. I have a 5-year-old. He was in one of the videos earlier running behind me. So I have many hats that I wear. But even if my 5-year-old has a concern, I want him to try to figure it out. So let's let our students try to figure it out or ask for help if they need it, but us not do the work for them. And then recording sessions. So teachers will sometimes record sessions and post it for those who may miss a class. And this is only done with the consent of students who are present. So we ask that there is no recording of instructional sessions by anyone other than the classroom teacher. It is strictly prohibited and it can violate the rights of a student or scholar in our classroom, and we do not want to do that. So please, no recording. Okay, on to you, Ms. Hunter Blake. Uh-oh, we say this all day. You have to unmute. We say it all day.
Here we go. Despite the fact that we are starting the school year virtually, we still have to work towards our school-wide goals. We have 3 goals that we're focusing on this year. Our first goal is dealing with mathematics. We want to ensure that we have an increased mathematics proficiency levels or deeper understanding of the math content across all levels K through 5. But more importantly, for your scholars in 4th and 5th grade, we may still have to take the MCAP assessment at the end of the year. So the goal that we have set for scholars in grades 3 through 5 is that we will have a 5% increase in the number of scholars who score proficient. Proficiency levels on MCAP are 4s and 5s. 5%, you might say, well, that doesn't seem like a lot. Well, when we convert percent into actual bodies, that's taking 15 to 16 additional students and making sure that they can score at a proficiency level of 4 or 5. It's a grave task, but we are Mighty Bulldogs. We can do this with your help. Our second goal is to increase our reading proficiency levels, also to ensure our scholars have a deeper understanding across all grade levels. Again, if we have to take the MCAP assessment towards the end of the school year, we are looking to increase our reading proficiency levels by 5%. Again, looking for 15 or 16 additional scholars. And when I look at holistically the numbers, That's around 60 to 75 scholars in grades 3 through 5 that we need to score at levels 4 and 5. If you, all of us have access to our previous year's MCAP scores, you can go and look at what we're trending. We've been trending around 11 to 12 students scoring at a level 4 and 5. So you can see that we have some work cut out for us, but we're up to the challenge. Our third goal is where we all can help to support, and that's attendance. Students are due in school each and every day by 7:45 a.m. Yes, 7:45. That's actually 15 minutes later than if we were in the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse, actually, we were due in at 7:30. So I know you all can help us meet the goal of getting them logged on and ready to learn by 7:45 a.m. There is a slight change to the attendance policy since the beginning of the school year. When we first started, we were taking attendance at the beginning of the day and also again after lunch. That has since been changed. We only take attendance one time per day, and that is right at the beginning of the day. But please do understand that teachers are keeping track of which students are appearing in their classes towards the afternoon hours. And so should students want to be a little creative and come to one and not go to another, you will be notified, because we are still keeping track of the faces that we see in the classrooms. So I thank you all in advance for supporting us to make sure that our school goals, that we work towards meeting the goals that we've set for our Mighty Bulldog scholars.
And I think there may have been some issues with the sound, Ms. Blake.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was your end. I just think that there was some issues with the sound.
Okay.
However, what Ms. Blake went over were the goals for the school. I did get a text that they did hear you towards the end. So
I'll go very quickly for those who did not hear the first two goals. We're talking about levels of proficiency in both. We want to make sure that our scholars across grade levels K through 5 are proficient in math and reading, meaning they have a deep understanding of those content areas. For scholars in grades 3 through 5, we are trying to work to increase the number of students scoring a 4 and 5 on the MCAP assessment. We don't know if we're going to have to take MCAP this year. So every day we must work towards maintaining and pushing our scholars to be able to pass that with those tests with a level 4 and 5.
yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's on you again, Ms. Blake. Contact information.
Contact information. So we have a few new Mighty Bulldog scholars who joined after week 1. Parents, I'm going to ask that you take a moment to review this video. We are not playing it tonight. It has a bunch of important information for you, who to contact if you have issues with this concern or that concern. Please take a moment to watch this video and give us a call or an email or a dojo should you need further assistance. Thank you in advance.
Awesome stuff. And so now we can say to you all, we are done. It is now your time to go and visit with your teachers virtually. Teachers can transition from this video to their PowerPoint. We welcome you back to Brandywine. Have a phenomenal school year.
Good
And
night.
we will see you soon.
Yes, see you. Thank you.